Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, want to begin by giving all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ruach HaKodash, almost to the apostles, elders, and great stone who know well. Peace, blessing to the sincere Akim, in the elect virgin pushing his truth on the four corners of the earth, giving all diligence to make the calling and election sure. This is your brother Kona from the Great Wisdom Camp Trinidad, coming once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to do our lesson, Lord willing, with edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. Alright, and without further ado, nevertheless, I was in an accident today, but throughout it, it was a lesson to be learned. Alright, it was a lesson to be learned, and we headed into a time where we're going to have to be more keen, alright, with when the Lord speak to us, because that is going to be our source of direction and our source of comfort. Alright, the scripture says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of your time. And I'll just give a short testimony concerning the situation, and then Lord will then read this precept, and hopefully it be edifying. Alright, so basically I'm kind of working a little late and moving back and forth, and I was kind of extremely tired, and about 3 to 4 times, I hear the voice say, "Hey, pull up and take a rest, pull over and take a rest." And because I'm watching the time, studying to go and do the job, alright, I said I'll keep going, I can make it, but the thing about this body, when this body needs to rest, it will automatically rest. There's nothing you can really do about it. But so happen, alright, so happen, yeah man, so happen that a couple of times the voice said pull over and take a rest, which I didn't, because I was watching time, and I was coming down a side street, probably going like about 50, and within that, alright, the car ended up edging up pavement and run up and probably slide about 10 feet down, alright, without sliding over into a drain where it has some big walls and stuff, alright. But the angels of the Lord was there still, and immediately after that happened, and a car pulled in front of me. After the car didn't come to a dead stop, a car pulled in front of me, and was 1447, alright, which basically was a sign, straight up toward Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But the point of the lesson, alright, through the situation, is to obey that voice. Obey that voice, because we're going into a time, alright, as the scripture talk about in Jeremiah chapter 30, alright, and even in different places, Lamentations, the 4th chapter, Ezekiel, the besieging of the city, and all these different things, which actually goes into the besieging, or what we call Jacob trouble, alright, and we're gonna have to be more in tune with when the Spirit speak, because even though, alright, I came out without a scratch and some minor repairs to do to my vehicle, alright, the angels was there nevertheless to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for whatsoever correction it may be. I pray Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai impute the wisdom and understanding to show me, whatever my fault was, if that is the case, alright. But the point of the lesson is, we had to obey that voice, because we're going to head into that time, the time that we have been prophesying about. Jacob's trouble is going to be a time that have never been upon the face of the earth, as the scripture says in Daniel chapter 12, alright, where Michael the archangel going to have to stand up for the Lord's people. So we're going to need to, be fully in tune on a higher frequency. So this is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 21. I just wanted to use this precept, because of that voice. And that voice was directly of the higher power. You know, that was directly of the higher power. It says, and thy ears shall hear a word behind the scene. This is the way, walk ye in it. Alright. This is the way, walk ye in it, which basically goes into this truth, when you get an understanding, this is the way. From your coming in, this is the way, it was convinced. But I use this precept, you shall hear a voice, because this is our guide. All right, this is part of our guide on how the Lord deals with us. Other brothers could, attest to that same thing. We on different occasions, you hear that voice, that speak to give that command on what to do and how to do. And there's where we had to be more in tune with. And I just want to say to Wada Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, for He's still imputing mercy upon me. Alright, He's still imputing mercy upon me, where I was able to come out, alright, of the situation without any injuries. Alright, more or less the car got some small damage, but that was okay, because the Lord still keep me. He still kept the car on a 10-feet slide. Alright, a 10-feet slide to go over down into a big drain, and in that drain they got some big pillars with walls and stuff. So if the car that went over there, I could have been injured, but that wasn't the case, because He still showed what mercy, as Habakkuk said in Iraq. Remember mercy. Alright, so it's just that this lesson was just basically just to touch on that, a quick one through the Spirit. Hopefully it edifying, because we're going in that time. And I pray Yahweh Hashem Yahushai increase my wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, to obey that voice, when He speaks. Because they're going to need it. Or we're going to need it in these times that we're heading into. So, hopefully it was edifying to the elected nation of Israel. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Makakodash. Shalom.